Mr. Dunne, tell us a little bit about the Greek shipping financing. Till when you started, 40 years ago at least, until now.
Well, what's amazing is how strong the Greek shipping community is and how resourceful the Greek shipping community is in spite of the vicissitudes of the market, up and down, but nevertheless the Greeks stay. In terms of the shipping finance market, the key change that has occurred in the last 30 years is how professional the Greek people who are now the leaders in that profession run the business. How we have fantastically professional lawyers. In my office we have English lawyers who are Greek people, Greek natural speakers who have become English lawyers in order to take over the shipping finance legal work in the Greek community. So they are fantastic young people, fantastic professionals, working alongside really excellent Greek professionals in all walks of life, as technical people in shipping, as accountants, as lawyers, as bankers. What's amazing really is just how professional the maritime cluster has become.
Also the ship financing moved to East and differentiate a little bit, like leasing.
Well, we have been very closely involved in that. My partner, Christoforos Bibiskos, who went to Hong Kong to lead the Watson Farley Chinese leasing practice, has said to me on a couple of occasions, you know what? The Chinese and the Greeks, they're quite similar. They get on well together, and he has built an amazing business standing between Greeks and Chinese, understanding both and trying to make a product in leasing, Chinese leasing for Greek ship owners that meets the needs of the Chinese lessor and also meets the needs of the Greek shipping community. So I think, of course, there are always risks with different new financial products, and there are some risks for the owner in being involved in a leasing business. But I think the way it is run at the moment, I think it's a great asset for the shipping finance community here.
One more. 10 years now at least, we have differentiated the source of financing, private equities.
Well, I think it's a very important development for Greece, that Greek ship owners should move on from being the source of equity and the source of management into shipping, and they should really use their expertise in owning and planning wise investments in shipping to be investing other people's money into that industry and building a bigger and bigger base, not using Greek capital, which might be in short supply, or Greek debt, which is in short supply, but expanding to use, as you mentioned earlier, Chinese leasing opportunities, but also the money that's available from private equity funds, which can now, I think, be trusted into the hands of experienced Greek ship owners, like asset managers, to run the business well.
Small and medium shipping companies, or this financing is only for the big companies?
Well, you hit a nail on the head there, that the future and the present is focused around consolidation. And consolidation means that the bigger boys will be able to get bigger and bigger, and banks will only feel safe lending money into the top names. In Greece you have plenty of top names, and usually just below the top names there are a cluster of other names who will eventually become the top names. Sadly for the smaller owners, finding access to routine shipping finance from banks is going to be extremely difficult, but as you mentioned, other sources of finance are available for resourceful, strong ship owners.